My name is Walter Russell Mead. I'm a professor of American foreign policy at Bard College in New York, and I'm visiting India for almost 3 weeks, traveling around to universities and meeting academics, think tank people, and students to talk about U.S.-India relations. This is my third trip to India, and each time I come, I learn a lot more about how Indians see the world and how they see the United States. Well, one of the things I think that's changing for Indian foreign policy is that in the Cold War, India sort of thought of South Asia as a very self-contained geopolitical unit. But increasingly, India now sees itself as part of the Indo-Pak region more than simply South Asia. That is, South Asia and East Asia are blending together into a new Asian theater. With that, in some ways, Pakistan and Afghanistan, while these remain very real and current issues, in some ways sort of issues of the past, and that when Indians think about the big foreign policy challenges in the future and the big economic opportunities of the future, there's much more interest in China and Indochina these days. As the U.S. moves forces, continues to draw its forces down in Afghanistan, my understanding is that the zero option is not on the table. And I would expect that one way or another, the many great powers who don't want the re-Talibanization of Afghanistan will find ways to work together. Russia, China, Iran, the United States, and India all don't want to see Afghanistan become a kind of a state sponsor of terrorism or a safe haven for the world's terrorists. Pakistan may have a somewhat different view, but I don't think Pakistan has the ability to impose its vision of Afghanistan over such a group of powers. So my guess is that there'll be a lot of very interesting diplomacy as some of these countries work to find common ground for how we can preserve a government in Kabul, ensure that the Afghan people have some freedom, and also make sure that the terrorists are not in charge of that country.